All right, the Raptor is coming out of retirement for a little bit here. We're gonna get all this off and head south of town to go out and rip some ditches, kind of test the shoulder out, see how it feels. Alright, first official ride with the Graphix Kit. First ride in 7 weeks. I guess we'll take this slow and see how it goes. So my plan is to go to the St. Clair gas station. Normally takes about a half hour, I'd say, if you're going pretty fast in the ditch. I'm pretty stoked though, this is going to be something else. It's been a long time. It's pretty nuts to be riding at the moment. So far, even just bouncing down the ditch here, no issues at all, no pain, no nothing. It's so hard to not want to be a little more aggressive and on the throttle, but I just don't know how my arm's going to feel. I also brought my mirror with me. I bought this little bike mirror that I saw on Motoposh's channel. He rides in South Dakota and quads are fully street legal in South Dakota, so I got this mirror that he uses and I can throw it on there. I'm technically allowed to ride on the sides of almost all of our roads in our county. I have the permit for it. It's like a egg permit. Sorry if the video is going to end up jumping around a little bit. I'm not exactly setting any records here, and I don't want to bore you guys to death with my slow roll of a cruise. So this is the smoothest ditch that we know of right here. When this gets burned in regularly, you can go 70, 75 in the ditch right here. Follow cam footage of me chasing Joe last season down this stretch of ditch. It's a little faster pace, and I'll definitely link that below if you guys want to check that out. Here's some pavement. All right, let's go up a little climb. Shoulder still feels good. Again. One of my favorite clips that we filmed since I got the Raptor was filmed right up here. It's that wheelie shot for my intro, and Joe was filming, my brother was driving my truck, and we filmed it right here. We are approaching Highway 83. There should be a good trail on the other side of the road here. Glad I wasn't going too fast or I would have got pretty dirty there. To the gas station. That was fun. See, on my way back, I'll have a tailwind, and that'll be really nice. So I bought this thing, and we're going to put it on because I think it's kind of hilarious. So technically, I need this in order to be legal to ride on the side of the roads here. So we're going to ride pavement for a little while. Full tank of gas, and now I have a mirror. we have now converted to street mode. No, not really. We just put a mirror on, but yeah. So there's a really fun 80-mile loop that I've done in the past, but I'm gonna more or less bypass like 40 miles of that and cruise the pavement here for a while and make my way to Good Thunder, which is another small town south of Mankato. And then I can ride gravel all the way to my parents' place and then jump in the woods and ride the trails a couple times. So that is the current plan. This is the kind of stuff that I bought the Raptor for. Got the long gears on it, plenty of torque. It doesn't mind having a lot of hours put on it. Now, and this would be where I go to head over to Good Thunder. This farm truck guy is not doing it for Dale at the moment. That's a really fun river to ride in the winter, so hopefully that freezes up good this year. Alright, the good old town of Good Thunder. I'm excited to get off the pavement. That's the longest I've ever ridden pavement ever, like my whole life. Never done that. That was like, I don't know how far I just went, maybe 10 miles or something. So we're gonna put the mirror back in the bag. Gravel time. There's a fun little kind of valley up here. The road out is fun, so I'm gonna take a longer way. So lucky to have some of the valleys around here. It could easily just be flat as can be for miles and miles. There's not a whole lot south of us as far as terrain change. There's someone on a side-by-side. Alright, this hill's fun. Fun but short. Sweet. This is a road that I filmed a how to wheelie video on. My friend Alex came out and helped me film that. And this is also where I took pictures of the Graphix Kit for the Graphix Kit video. Alright, we are going to be taking a left turn. We are heading down into the valley. Man, these are totally old stomping grounds down here. To go down here and check out the trails a little bit. Looks like the climb's still open, the new climb. All right. So since I'm down here, I figured I could set up the camera a little bit and at least try to get a couple sound notes here in the woods and get ready to make my way back down to my truck. Alright, I'm returning back to my backpack here. It's fun to zip around here a little bit. So now I'm going to leave the neighborhood, head down the road, and I'm pretty close to my truck actually, I'm not too far away, so we'll finish the final leg and get loaded up. Oh yeah, I'm feeling more confident on the quad. This is nice. Sun's getting a little lower. All right, we're gonna head down the hill and back to the truck. That's a fun corner. You know, I thought I was gonna have to clean it, but it's really not that bad. Just a little bit of spray from a couple puddles, so. Well, it was good to get out on the quad. I'm glad that my shoulder held up pretty good. I definitely was baby stepping it at first, and it was nice to kind of get a little more aggressive once I got on the trails at my parents' house and kind of have a few more bumps and stuff. And once I started shifting my body weight more on the machine versus when I was just cruising the first part of the ride, you know, I started to notice it a little bit more, but it was still good to kind of test it and to see where I'm at. I still am very excited to get a stabilizer. Hopefully I can get that in the mail here soon. I don't know if they've sent it out yet or not, but I'm eager to share that with you, and I'll probably do an install video and just put a bunch of stuff together here sharing the stabilizer and kind of my first experiences with it. It's been frustrating not being able to kind of plan or schedule anything just because I didn't know what my timeline was for being able to ride and kind of ride more aggressive and to be able to go out and actually do, you know, a decent sized trail ride again. Definitely hoping to go south this winter a couple times. I mean, at least once. I'd like to get out of Dodge and definitely get to some warmer weather. That'd be nice to get a break from the cold because, you know, I don't mind riding in the cold, but filming in the cold is not very fun or practical at all. These cameras do not like the cold. I'll make the best of it and hopefully can kind of keep the content going throughout the whole winter here. So seasons are changing, and, you know, my accident was unfortunate, but it could have been worse, and at least I was able to finally get out, and definitely happy today, and I can't wait to go again. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and you guys have a good one.